Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Letty, this is Letty Sparkle. If you're new here, I'm a 35-year-old crazy makeup person from England. I live in Bournemouth and I love all things makeup. So if you love makeup too, please do consider subscribing to my channel. Subscribe to my channel here and hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I'm posting. I try and post as often as I can. I'm going to try and get back into the rhythm of things, of posting 3 times a week. But I've just started a new job, so I'm kind of trying to figure out life with that as it is. So in today's video we're going to be doing my foundation routine and my base routine. So how I achieved everything apart from the eyes in this look, and the eye look will be up on my next video. So if you want to see how I achieved my base like this, what products I use, what I'm currently loving at the moment, then please just keep on watching. Thank you. I'm just going to do my whole face with you, and then I'll show you what products I've been loving, what I've been using consistently in the last few months. I've done a lot of eyeshadow looks recently, and eyeshadow reviews and things, and palette reviews. So I thought I'd change it up a little bit and show you my foundation routine. Plus I'm now working like early mornings. I start work at 3 in the morning and I finish at 8 AM, so 4 days a week. And I've done overtime for the last 2 weeks. So these babies need to be covered, and let's get my skin looking a bit more like I'm alive and not half dead. So without any further ado, let's just get straight in. So I have already moisturised my face. I've got eye cream on, and I did put like an auxiliary glowy thing as well. And I'm going to go in with my primer first. The primer I've been using and I've been really loving with this foundation I'm going to use today is the E.l.f. Poreless Putty primer. And it kind of looks like this. It's a bit weird. So yeah, it's kind of a pinky texture, but I really like it on my face. I am wearing my green contacts. In case you're wondering and you're new, I do not have green eyes. I wish I did. But I've got coloured contacts that I wear every now and again. Okay, so I've just put the primer on. So the current foundation I've been really loving is this one. Like, my face is very pale. Obviously the lights in here don't really help, but my skin is like not as pale as my face. At least with the lights in here anyway today. So I'm going to go in with the XX Revolution. This is the glowy foundation, I think it's called. It just says foundation on here in FX 10.5. Now this is a little bit dark for me now. I think I am a little bit lighter now, but it does work. So I'll just do 2.5 pumps, and that should cover my whole face. And I kind of just start with one side. I love this foundation. I love how it kind of just covers everything up. Bring it down your neck, obviously, always blend it down and into your hairline. Just see the difference, like it just kind of evens out your skin tone. It kind of gives you that just a nice skin look. I mean, it still looks like my skin, just obviously no light pigmentation. It kind of even covers my bags as well, so I really like it. Obviously for this sort of thing, use whatever foundation you like the most. Obviously foundation is very much personal opinion, I think, so whatever works for me might not work for you because of your skin, things like that. I have pretty normal skin, although at the moment I'm really struggling with like spots and texture around my like mouth. I think it's where obviously we're wearing masks and stuff now. I think we're all suffering with like breakouts and things that I would normally never have to worry about. I have been suffering with a bit of like under the skin spots. I don't know if you can actually see, it's probably too far, but yeah, it's a bit annoying. I have to wear a mask now for work for at least an hour of my shift when the store is open. So I'm a shopper, so I'm an online shopper, so I basically, if you order your food online, I will pack it basically and pick it from the shelves and pop it in a trolley, and then it gets sent to you. And I'm quite enjoying it. It's nice. It's very nice to have the days free. It's my day off today, so I didn't work last night or during the night. Didn't work this morning, so it's my day off today. So I feel refreshed and awake. But I'm just getting used to, you know, the sleeping pattern of going to bed a bit earlier, which I'm actually finding quite easy, to be honest. Mainly I think because I am tired, because the job's quite physical, I work for 5 hours, I pretty much don't stop for 5 hours, I have a break, so apart from my break I don't really stop. So there you go, so that's the kind of face done. So it does look already a lot better in my opinion. I'm just going to do my brows off camera because there's no need to do them, because my brows, you don't want to learn from my brows because I have no idea how to do them. I just kind of try and follow the natural line and go from there, but I'll be right. Okay, so that's brows done. They are hideous. Please don't take notes from my eyebrows from me. So I'm just going to set them with a bit of gel. My brows are not my forte, so if you've come here to learn about brows, we've definitely come to the wrong place. I just do what I think I can do and then leave it as that. So that's my face done. So I'm just going to pop in some concealer. I currently have like a few concealers that I love. I do love the XX one, but it's quite light. So I like the Jouer one, which is quite yellow toned. It might be a little bit, no, it's okay. And I just pull up this. This is the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer. And I actually think I'm coming to the end of this, sadly. So I'm going to put a little bit here. And just kind of set that in place. Kind of pat it all away. I like the Morphe one because it's got the pointy or the flat edge, so I can get right underneath your eye and kind of do it that way. And then I do take whatever's left on my sponge and pop that on my eye. I do sometimes use shadow primer as well, but not always. If I'm doing like a specific eye look, then I'll use eye primer. Okay. So to kind of set my under eyes, I'm going to use the Mercier translucent powder. It is like my favourite translucent powder. I don't bake or anything on a like everyday basis. I think that's a bit much. I'm just going to take this is a Real Technique setting brush. It's very small, just kind of fits under my eye perfectly. So I'm just going to kind of take it, just blend any creasing out and then set it and kind of just do over my eye as well. You don't have to do over your eye, but I tend to do it just because I think it helps. So what I've been doing lately as well is I've been doing a bit of cream contour, which I don't normally do, to be fair. So I'm using the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit. This is in light actually, and I go in with Cinnamon, which is this shade here, very well used. And I will set the rest of my face later once I've done my cream contouring. Can't even speak today. So I go in with like this is a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and I just kind of go straight into that one. And then just kind of add it to my face kind of slowly. And then kind of blend it upwards. This shade's quite warm, to be fair, for contouring, so it's kind of like bronzing more than contouring, but I will kind of, when I set it with powder, it's a bit of a cooler tone, so it kind of brings it all together. And I don't do like a huge lot, I just do a little bit just to kind of bring me back. And I kind of do a little bit on my forehead, like around my temples. And then I will like try and get rid of my double chin. Okay, so that's kind of how Aya looks so far. Just a little bit. I don't want to overdo it. It kind of scares me a little bit, to be honest, with cream contour. So I'm then going to go in with the Revolution. This is the Powder contour in Fair. Again, I'd only ever use this really in the winter, and I kind of go in with this shade and a bit of this one there, a bit of both of them together. In like, this is like a Spectrum B05 brush. It's like a brush like this, and I kind of just go into both shades and then kind of just in circular motions kind of just set that in place. Like so. It does kind of darken it a little bit. Okay, so it looks very, very sharp now. I will bring it all together with a bit of bronzer and a bit of powder. So for powder, I'm going to kind of go in with, this is just an MSQ, like sort of large brush. It's not the largest I've got, but it's good enough. And I'm going to go with the Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. I love this powder. It is amazing. I'm going to take a big chunk of it, start with my nose, set my forehead. Now this powder, I mean, it's £35 I think, but it is so worth the money. It is so good. Obviously, because I've gone over my thing, it doesn't look as sharp. This powder is amazing. Definitely worth the money. So for bronzer now, I'm going to go in with a Real Techniques, this is an Expert Multitask brush, and I forgot to get my bronzer out, so hold on a sec. I haven't used this bronzer in quite a while. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is the original bronzer shade. I haven't worn it in such a long time because I've been too dark for it. So I'm just going to go into, it smells insane. Oh, that's a bit of my eye. So I've just put up my Christmas decorations, and it's only the 11th of November. So okay, so I'm loving how my face is looking. I forgot blush as well. What's wrong with me today? Blush. With things like bronzer, blush and highlight, I tend to change it up every day. I will do this sort of up into the bronzer, and then I'll change up the bronzer or whatever, depending how I feel like. So that will change, it's not always the same. So for blush, I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm going to go in with Milani Luminoso, which is a beautiful like pinky sort of peachy sort of shade. It's a beautiful blush. I will link everything down below. And although I'm a long way away, as soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll be doing a giveaway, because I can't believe I'm already at 300. Well, not already, but I've just reached 300. I'm so happy about that. So it's a very subtle blush. Can you just see that? It's very, very subtle. I'll bring a little bit more in. And I just like to smile and pop a little bit in the upper smudge, and then kind of blend it into like my bronzer and stuff. That's kind of how I like to do it. And then for the most important part, I'm going to go with highlight, and I'm going to go in with, this is a Essence highlighter brush, and I'm going to go in with the Soph X highlighter palette, and I'm probably just going to do a mixture of these two here. This highlighting palette is insane. It's so good for £8. It's ridiculous. So if you don't have it, I highly recommend it. Like, look at that. It's just insane. So good. And no one's going to see my little nose highlight anyway, but you know. A little bit on the brow bone. You know, brings it all together. A little bit up here. Okay, so that's kind of like the face done as how I would normally go through the steps of doing it. Again, the products just mix and match what you like. The products I have used I love, and I would highly recommend. They're very good. I'm just going to put on my current favourite like lip combo, which is the this is the collection, and I can't read it, although it's fairly new to me. It's like all the writing, if you can see, has come off. So I don't know what it's called, but it's from the collection, and it's just like a brown, nudie sort of lip liner. I'm just going to pop that on. I have got lip balm on already because my lips were really sore. This lip liner is just so smooth, and it's so like, just glides on your lips. A lot of the lip liners I like Mac Well, I love the colour of Mac Well, but I do find that it's very sticky. It doesn't always, not smooth to apply on, whereas this one is very creamy. It's very like, just applies on really easily. I always used to watch these videos of people just putting lip liner on and being like, yeah, as if it's that easy. But actually, if you've got the right product and a good product, it is. There's a girl on Instagram, what's her name? Something Clark, C Clark, and her lip swatch videos are like so mesmerising. She's got like lovely lips, and she just like does it really quickly, and it just looks amazing. I kind of overline mine a little bit. Not much. And I go in with my Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in Seductress, which is like, again, in like a nudie pinky kind of peachy, nudie peachy kind of shade. It's kind of like my current favourite at the moment, so it's just such a beautiful shade. Okay, and that's the lips done. So this lipstick will stay on forever. It's so good. And that's the face done. So I'm just gonna go in and do my eyes. I'm gonna do like another video on my eyes, doing like a soft glam sort of look, like my go-to soft glam, and then I'll be right back. So I just wanted to do like a quick kind of get ready with me, not get ready with me, just kind of a quick glam look. This is kind of the sort of look I would be happily going out in at Christmas. I probably would team up with a red lip. I love this sort of like glittery bronzy eye with like a red lip. I think it looks really good. I've got black all over my fingers from my makeup, but yes. So anyway, without further ado, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a huge big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I shall see you in my next one. Thank you, bye bye.